micro SD cards. Let me tell you, they aren't kidding. They're really micro. They're way too small, smaller than a dime, dangerously small. I bet a ton of these have been swallowed by infants or pets. It's almost like they made them this small on purpose, so you'll lose them and have to buy more. These minuscule memory motherfucks were originally made for cell phone storage because I guess regular SD cards were too big. And speaking of phones, you seen Zoolander? Ben Stiller's character has this really tiny cell phone, which of course is a parody on how technology keeps making things smaller and smaller. Well, there's a real-world tactile limit to how small a phone can get because a human still has to interact with it. Well, whoever came up with micro SD cards said, who cares, and created the most losable piece of technology possible. Sure, they usually come bundled with these plastic converter shells, but then you end up with 10 of these things laying around because they're useless after you lose all your micro SD cards.
Look, it's the rest of them!
But they're supposed to just hang out in your phone as storage, right? No biggie. They won't be handled that often, right? Nope. We have a bunch of devices that only use micro SDs for storage. Game capture devices, VR cameras, GoPros, etc. And guess what? If you need to buy a large capacity SD card, a lot of stores only carry them in the micro variety. And let's say you do buy one and don't lose it, the card has awful heat displacement, which means overheating is a huge problem, which gives you recording errors or forces your camera to turn off. And if that doesn't piss you off, try reading the tiny text on the card without a magnifying glass. You need to know this information, and it's written on this scrap of itsy-bitsy razor-thin plastic like it's Cold War spy versus spy, microscopic microfiche bullshit.
Bullshit.
Here's a solution. Let's go back to analog. I've just created the macro SD card. Just jam an old VHS tape into your phone. Yeah, good luck losing that shit. And that's bullshit.